Everybody, this is Fireman here, and I'm about to give you guys another Top Speed tune. This is going to be on the McLaren MP4-12C. This is a 265 tune. It I have not worked in so long, so I can't tell you guys exactly what I did, but I'm pretty confident it's pretty much going to be about the exact same type of setup as most of my other tunes anyway. So, going straight to the suspension. Um, Most of the suspension is going to be the same as I said before with most of my other tunes. Right height, you want it all the way up in the front, down in the rear. Same thing with the natural frequency, aka spring rate. Anti-roll bars are at 9 and 9. The compression and rebound, you want to have them maxed out for both front and rear. I do have a feeling though, that if you take the compression and lower it down on both front and rear, you'll have a little bit smoother time in the turns, as you guys will see when I go out there, because I will let you guys know this right now. This does not like the turns that well on the top. It can go pretty good um in the center of the turn and towards the bottom, but the top it skitters a little bit. So if you're going at higher speeds, try to stay in the middle or below, because if you're up in the top, you're gonna go right into the wall. Camber is going to be 4.0 in the front, 1.5 in the rear. No toe angle whatsoever. I have the drivetrain like this, but as I said before, everyone has their own preference for the drivetrain, and the drivetrain, in my mind, doesn't affect top speed tunes, to my knowledge, barely at all. I mean, maybe on the slight turn that you have, but it's not that big of a turn where the torque's going to be that big of a factor. And then going straight to the transmission, um, from what I remember, there should be a transmission flip. So you want to take your final gear, max it all the way out to the right, which on this one should be, I actually should 5.0. Then take your top speed, put it to 280, and then after that, once you get that done, take your final gear, put it to 3.032. Again, I believe this should be a transmission flip. If it is not a transmission flip, all you have to do is take the transmission, put it to stock, then take your top speed to 280, then match your final gear to what I have here. After that, all you have to do is set your first gear, which I believe all of the gears should be this, relatively, the same, just stock wise. I don't remember touching them whatsoever. If I did, I tweaked them a little bit to get a little bit more acceleration for the first and second gear mainly, but that's about it. But the sixth gear you want to stretch out as far as you can, because this is a 6 gear tune. You won't need to be. I mean, you could shift into 7th gear, should I say, if you wanted to go faster in the draft, but I haven't raced this in a decent while, and honestly, I'll probably race this in the next, not within the next couple weeks, but after a couple weeks, because and by the way, so 7th gear you want to have it all the way down to the right, because if you do go into 7th gear, you're strictly going for draft speed, and that's about it. But I'll continue what I was talking about here real quick. I'm gonna head up to the tracks to show you guys how it does on turns mainly, but to show you the true speed. So this is gonna be one out of the 2 to 3 last top speed tunes I'm gonna be posting for Gran Turismo Sport, mainly because I have. I'm not saying I've run out of ideas, but like, there's not a whole lot of other cars that I can think of that can actually go a decent speed, at least 260. Anything below 260 could keep up with everything that can go about 280, but it's very sketchy on those certain cars. I've got 3 cars in mind that go just shy of 260, but you know, most cars that go 260, they normally can't get above 290, and most of the cars that go 270 and 280 by themselves can draft up to 300 miles per hour, which at that point you're just trailing behind everyone else and just waiting for everyone to slow down in the turn or something like that to try to hopefully pass them before then after the last turn. But for the most point, not it's gonna be hard to do that, honestly. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's gonna be hard to do that with those type of cars. Um, but if you guys want to see other ones, I can post those 3 cars that I think that I have. Um, but other than that, we're gonna have this car. We're gonna have, I believe, what I have not posted this. I am gonna be posting a McLaren F1 tune. It's my personal tune. I have worked on it a decent while, but the problem with that tune, and I know I'm going to be repeating this in the video when I post it, is that it does not like the top of the turn whatsoever anywhere on the banks. Um, as you guys can see here, it does skitter a little bit as you're going up on the very top. As I said, you want to be very, very sketchy. It's gonna be very, very sketchy if you go to if you're going very, very fast. But this thing will go all the way down to the bottom with ease and all the way to and all the way in the middle. Um, but continuing with the F1, that you want with that tune that I'm gonna be posting. It's the fastest tune I can get it. I can get out of it. It's the fastest I can get out of it. It goes like I want to say 3 to 5 miles per hour faster than what a normal traditional tune I would have on it, and it can take the turns quite well on top. But I was okay with sacrificing like maybe 2 to 3 miles per hour in the turn for 2 3 miles in the straight, because you're most likely going to be in the straight most of the time. But the only difference, in fact, is that you're not going to be able to do a whole lot for drafting on the final turn. That's the only thing. So, but yeah, as you guys see here, 265 holds really, really strong. I think I'll just cut the video here. If you guys like this video, hit the like button. Also, subscribe for more videos. I post every Monday night and Thursday night. Monday nights are Gran Turismo videos at this current point, because it's going to be transitioning for me to go into Top Speed Tunes to just racing with, just racing on in lobbies. And then Thursday nights are PRAs in the Crew 2. On that, I'll see you guys in the next episode.